Okay, today we will develop a theme in WordPress. Okay, from scratch. HTML, Bootstrap, and WordPress functions. Okay, and this will show you what is the difference between MVC and non-MVC plain PHP. Okay, all the functions in the WordPress will use MVC pattern. Okay, so let's start. This is our WordPress directory. Okay, if I go to first of all, I will change the themes folder, this folder, right? I will change it to some one. Okay, let's see. Because this is active theme, I have to go to localhost WordPress and WP admin. Okay, this is WordPress path. Okay, now this is our interface, and if I go to themes, this is active. Okay, I should activate some this thing. Okay, activate it. Okay, and now go to WordPress site, front end, and you see this is the theme. And now we go to manage themes, and we have broken themes. This courses is broken theme. Okay, because it does not have index.php, it does not have style.css. At least these two files are required to make a theme. Okay, let's create them. Okay, now I go here in the courses, new file, and file save as index.php. okay, this is courses folder inside themes folder. Okay, now index.php, we will write nothing inside index.php, and this file is called when we have this theme active. The second file is new file, and I should save as style.css. okay, second file, style.css. now inside style.css, this is the comment, and we should put theme name is courses. Okay, theme description, okay, courses theme from tutors3.com. okay, now theme URI. okay, and write www.tutors3.com. okay, this is our minimum theme requirement to activate. Save it, and now go to admin portion and refresh. Now this theme is not broken, and we have courses theme here. This is the courses theme. Okay, you should change this screen. Okay, screenshot.png. Make a file screenshot.png and put in the folder courses, and that file will come here. Okay, that is something 1500 by 800, right, or 1300. Okay, now I activate this. This theme has been activated. Now if I go to WordPress, nothing there. Okay, now I go here and write inside index.php welcome. Okay, and I save, and this will open welcome. Okay, but we are not using index.php. Okay, for security reasons this file should be empty. Okay, the second file is our front page dot. Second file is front page dot php. Okay, this is the second file we are going to develop. And if I write in this is front page. Okay, and I go and save, and now I refresh. This is our front page file. Okay, if front page is active, if there is front page file, then index will not be called, front page will be called. Okay, first thing. Then we have functions.php. This is very important file. We add functionality. All the functions, theme related functions, are inside these functions.php, this file. Okay, I have created, we have a folder CSS and bootstrap.min.css we have, and we have in the JS, we have bootstrap.min.js and jquery.min.js. I have copied these files already. Now in the front page we are using Bootstrap. Okay, you can use normal WordPress classes or whatever, your own style.css, but we are using Bootstrap classes. This is front page.php. Okay, and in the functions.php we have to activate these files. In the functions.php, this is function include CSS. The name can be any, but we should have courses include CSS, courses include JS. In this function we register the styles with the WP registered style. Okay, WP registered style, and this is the name of the styles. You can name anything, styles, and after that we put it inside the queue of WordPress. This is enqueue styles. Okay, so our style.css has been enqueued. Second is we register Bootstrap. This Bootstrap name is Bootstrap, and get template directory means this returns the path of courses, and inside courses we have this CSS folder, and inside CSS folder we have bootstrap.min.css. Okay, and we include this Bootstrap. This is our CSS part. Now we add action. We activate the hook WP enqueue scripts. Okay, this is add action means add the function to the WordPress. Include CSS is our function, and we want to include it in WordPress. So add action, this includes CSS. This is the name include CSS. This name. Okay, this name is here. Okay, now our function has been added. Similarly, we have used include JS, we register style Bootstrap, and then we include script Bootstrap, and we use add action. Every action should be included, should be registered with init, with the widget init. I mean, there are a lot of arguments, but the second argument is what? Add action is function name. So this is our functions.php. Whenever we want any functionality, we will use what? Functions.php. Okay. Now I open frontpage.php and I write code. I write HTML. Okay. And I take this part. This is header part. Okay. And I cut this part, and I make another file inside courses that is called header file save header.php. okay, header.php, and I place it inside paste. This is header. Okay, and what about the footer? Save it, and we will create another file that is save as footer.php. okay, footer.php, and inside footer we take the code from the footer, from the index, from front page, and this is our footer. Cut and paste inside footer. Okay, now this is our header and footer. We will make a template. Okay, inside front page.php, what we write is div class is equal to container. Okay, this is Bootstrap class. Okay, this container starts here, and now I put div class is equal to row. This is Bootstrap class. Okay, class is equal to row. Now I put another div, and class is equal to column sn12, whole screen. Okay, all 12 columns, and inside this we have a UL. We want to make a menu, nav bar, so we will use class is equal to nav bar nav. This is the class we know in the Bootstrap. Okay, if you don't know the classes, you can take free course, complete web designing course. We have already done that. Okay, but these are all classes, built-in classes. We are just calling the file and just using these classes. Okay, we will also use our own style.css. Now inside this we have li, and we have a href is equal to number sign, and this is home first. Okay, and li close. We should write li, and the second li is a href is equal to second link is or register link, and we close the li, and third link is our login link. Href is equal to login. I close a and close a line. This is our nav bar. Okay, I save it and see the output. There will not be any output, right? Let's see. Okay, there is output. I mean, this is home, register and login, because it is inside this front page, but we should put this part inside header. I cut it and paste in the header. Okay, paste in the header. Paste in the header. Okay, and the last div, this div, okay, I should put in footer. Okay, before body tag div. This closes here. Okay, this is footer. Now if I see, I save it, and if I see this Bootstrap classes are not active, to activate them we have to use WordPress function WP head. Inside header we use what PHP WP head function and close PHP. Okay, this will call the Bootstrap class in the header. From the functions.php we have registered them, and inside footer we will use what PHP WP footer. Okay, this is not foot, this is footer. Okay, WP head and WP footer. Now let's see, save it and see the output. Okay, now in the header we have to call in the front page get header, get what PHP get header. Okay, this is the WordPress function to get the header, to get the files, and we have another function get footer, and this is the function, and we will write this get footer. Now I call this, and now WordPress classes are active: home, register and login. Okay, now what I do is I write inside the style.css. Inside the style.css there is a class dot nev underscore. Okay, and I should put background color to black, and I save it. Save this, and I call in header here in the row. I call this nev underscore. Okay, now let's see. File, save and refresh. Okay, I should save it, and I should call it. I think there is problem with the style.css background color. Okay, this is the problem, background. Okay, now I go here and I refresh. This is our navbar. Now navbar should be right aligned, so I should write there is another class that is dot nav align, and here we write float right. Okay, and I nav align. I should put in header this UL should be nav align. Okay, nav align. Now let's see. In the style.css we have nav align float right, okay, and we put this in header.php nav align. Now if I use this here nav align, I save it and I write here. There is some problem. If I write here style is equal to float right, okay, save it and see the output. Okay, it is nav align. Here I should put style is equal to float right. Okay, now it is right. Okay, it is right. UL is right align. Home, that should be text align. Inside column we should write text align, or we can write in the UL this align float right. Okay, okay, now this is not design class, but we have to, in the theme there must be some design. Okay, there is design part. 50% is design and 50% is functionality of the theme. Okay, now if I see there is, we have this, and inside the front page we have header and footer active. Okay, inside footer we have nothing, footer.php. Okay, in the header we have another row, div class is equal to row. Okay, and div close, and we have div class is equal to column sm3 for the logo. This is for the logo, and we have image img src is equal to what php get template directory URI. Okay, this will return the path up to courses, and inside courses we have images, and inside images we have logo dot png. Okay, and I close this. I close the image logo. There is some problem. This, okay, the problem is this semicolon and this. Okay, we should use single quote. Okay, single quote. Now we have div class is equal to column sm9, and we close the div and we write h1 and welcome to our courses theme. courses, and here I should put the background color to nev underscore. I should put this here, okay, nev underscore. Now save it and go and refresh. Now we have welcome to courses, and there is no image, because we should echo this, okay. File, save, and we go here and we see this is online column. Now this is second row, and we should also put here style is equal to color, because this is not design class, I am just inline code using inline code, okay. Now color is white, and second is text align is center, okay. Save it, and now text align center. So this is our second row. There should be background color, this is 333, okay. So this is now background color is welcome to courses. Now we have this courses theme. This is our front page, okay. Now next is we have to include dynamic menus, okay. Dynamic menu. Before this, we have to create a loop that is called Wordpress loop, okay. So we should create this loop inside a template. So we go to includes, here includes, and we save this file as template data, okay, .php, template data.php, or template front page data.php, template data.php. Now template data, inside template data, what we do is we write PHP and PHP, and we write if we have post, if has posts, if have posts, okay, then these brackets, and then while have posts, this is WordPress loop, it loops all the posts, okay. Now we write the post, this is also a function, okay. If we do not write this post, it is incrementing, okay, then there will be infinite loop. If you see the documentation of the post will increment, decrement, and bring the post. And inside the post we have content. The content is the function, okay. Now all the content will be here, okay. if I save this, and how to call this template data inside front page, what we do is we create div class is equal to column sm3, okay, and this is main menu, okay, and we will have, okay, now this should be in separate row. There should be a separate row. Div class is equal to column sm, this is third row, okay, sm3. It will contain main menu. This will be inside row. Div class is equal to row, okay, and we have div main menu, and inside main menu we have div class is equal to after main menu we have column sm6, okay, column sm6, and here we have content, okay, and we will have div class is equal to column sm3, this is right menu. I should close it, and this is right menu, okay. So now save it, and I should put this with nav underscore, okay, and this should be nav underscore, means background color black, okay. Now if I save it and I use this, see the output, you see main menu, content, right menu, okay. Here style should be, style is equal to background color white, okay, so that we can see the difference. This area will be will contain content. This is left menu, this is right menu. Now if we put some text here, Lauren, and I press tab, this is the text, and save, and now we should see this, okay. This is now our text, okay, content area. But what we do is we want to put some posts here, okay, post. So we will write what PHP get template part, and we will have includes, and inside includes we have template data dot template data, and this is the template, and the second argument is the data part, okay. This is how we write, and we should close this. Now if I see the output, nothing, because we have no posts. If I go and create posts, this post, add new, add new post. Okay, this is post 1 and this is HTML and we have to paste lorem ipsum here. Okay, okay, undo it. I should go here and write lorem tab cut and I should go here and I should paste. Okay, and I save it, publish it, publish. Now if you see the output there, includes get template part, we have required function there. This is template. Oh yes, this is the problem. This is template. Okay, this is template. Okay, now WordPress. This is now lorem ipsum set emit. Okay, this is our data part, and in the data there is no title. Okay, after the post, what we do is we close this and we open the PHP again, and inside this, after the post, okay, h1 and what PHP, the title of the post, the title of the post. Now see this. This is HTML. Okay, we have to close this h1, save it and go here, and now this is HTML, the title. We create another post, add new, and we write PHP and we paste it. Okay, we should write some PHP, right? PHP is programming language. Okay, I should close this. I should remove some text. Okay, this is programming language, and publish. And I go here and see the front end. This is PHP latest post. Okay, now what I want to do is okay, there should be a third post. Third post. WordPress. Fantastic MVC. Okay, we should publish it and publish. And if I go here and refresh, this is fantastic MVC. Okay, where is the third post? The third post is because we have in the settings, in the reading, we have two posts, at most two posts. We should have one post, for example, one post, then it will display only one post, the latest post. Okay, let's see. It will show only the latest WordPress post. This is WordPress post. So we should put some next previous. Okay, I should put next and previous. How to get the next and previous? Previous post link. Okay, means it is paging. Previous posts. This is WordPress function and link. Okay, previous post links, and we have next post link. Next, simple, posts and link, and this is. Now let's see. Save it, and we have here this. Okay, you see next page. After one, next page, PHP, next page, HTML, previous page, and previous page. This is next, previous, and you can align it. Okay, using CSS, right? Now, what we have learned is there must be a functions.php. There we can use also a template, okay, and in that template we put the loop and customize it. For every page we must have a template, a separate template. For example, one for home page, one for contact us page, one for about page. All the templates are here, and we call them with the loop. Okay, so front page is there. If I create a page, in the pages, add, and I create HTML and CSS, right? And it will contain, this page will contain HTML and CSS content. Okay, I should publish this. Publish. Okay, this is HTML and CSS. Now I go here and WordPress. Okay, next page, you see HTML, previous page, there is no page. How to bring the page here? There is a file page.php. There is a file page.php to see the pages. Okay, now we create the page.php. These front page.php, footer.php, header.php, index.php, whatever we write here, this is WordPress will use. These are default files for WordPress. Okay, so next WordPress file is new file page.php to see the pages. I save it, page.php, and I save it. Let's see, I have to save it, save as page.php. Okay, for the pages. Okay, now I just copy this all. Okay, copy this all copy, and I paste it in the page. Okay, this is our okay, this is header. This is header. We are not using this header. Okay, this is header part. No. This is our main file. So why not we put this inside header? We should put this inside main header. This is part of the header. Inside the header here. And here we have pasted it like this. Okay, row, and we should close this row. This should be like this. Okay, this is our header part. Okay, now let's see. Welcome to our courses theme. Welcome to our courses theme. Okay, 2 times, because in the page.php, in the header, this is not saved. In the header.php, we have this, we have this, and we have get header. Okay, let's see. I should write here. Okay, there is get header 2 times. I should use front page.php, and I should remove this. Okay, remove this part. We don't need this, and save it and see the output. Okay, now it's okay. If I go to page, I want to see some page, then that page is HTML, that is page 2. Okay, I should write HTML and CSS. HTML and CSS. Okay, this is not there. What is the name of the page? Let's see the name of the page. HTML and CSS. Okay, and this is the page address. We should copy it and paste here. Paste here. Paste and enter. And this is HTML and CSS. This is calling page.php. Okay, this page.php, not front page, but page.php. Let's see. If we write with this, this is page.php, and I save it, and now this is page.php, not front page.php. Okay, so pages are called inside pages. Okay, now we have footer, we have what if we want to show the header, different header, not this header, default header, but a different header. How to do that? We will write new file, and this is for page header. I write it, this is page header and page, header page.php. Okay, header page.php, and inside header page.php I copy the original header, copy, and I paste in the header page, okay, and I change it. For example, on the pages we need to know this is welcome to our pages first, and we don't need the login button. Okay, this login button. Okay, now let's see. Welcome to our courses 3. Nothing changed, because in the page.php we have to include this new file, header page. Okay, don't write header. Okay, this is page.php, page. Save it, and if you see now, there must be some. Okay, this is pages, and there is no login link. So for this page, for every page we should have a separate header. Maybe we can develop a separate header. Okay, now in the footer, default footer is footer.php, default footer is copyright, and copy entity 2020, all rights reserved. Okay, this is footer. Okay, now if I see this, okay, this is copyright information. Okay, if I want to include footer, separate footer for page.php, so I should write file save as footer dash page.php. Okay, so whatever after dash, that will be inside the function. Okay, and here I should copy this, copy, and I should paste here, and copyright 2020. And now here we also have br, and we have address br, first floor Shamsha Plaza, and br Rawalpindi, Southern Rawalpindi, right? And this is BR. Okay. Now I save it. Footer page, and in the page we should put here what? Page. This is footer page. Okay. And now if I see this, there is address, separate footer, and for other pages there is a separate footer and header. For other pages, courses page, this is the footer, this is the header, their login is there. But for HTML and CSS or pages, we have different footer and different header. So this is power of MVC. Okay. Now what we do is, this is basic structure. Okay, you can make a lot of files inside, includes different templates. There is no need of code repetition, and you can take advantage of WordPress file, page.php. Now how to get first of all, posts.php. there is a file, single post. Okay. In the post we should have template data, and next and previous link. After this we should have, after the post, after the title, there must be some date. Okay. What PHP get the date, function. Okay, this is get the date, and we should echo this to screen, get the date. And after the content PHP what, and we should close here the PHP tag, and we should have author meta. Okay, there is get the author meta, $f name is equal to get the author meta. This is WordPress function, and inside it we write first name, who wrote the post, and $last name, L name, this is local variable, and get the author meta, and we have last name. Okay. So we have echo posted dr posted by colon dot $f name dot $l name. Okay, this is, now if I see, this is okay, syntax error, end of file, line 23. Okay, there is, this is the problem. What PHP we should write it, and now this. Okay, this is the date, this is the admin tutors 3. Okay, this is posted by this, and if I go to normal posts, those posts are also with the date. This is the date. Okay, posted by this. Now date format, we can change the date format. For example, this is D M Y. Capital Y means this is in the PHP the full year 2020. Okay, if I go now, this is 3/5 and 2020. Okay, so this is how we change the date. We have who posted, and for every post there is a single page.php. You can customize every post, and every post, within the post there can be paging. Within every post there must be there is a method. You can take different categories, different tags, and different paging. Next, previous, inside a post. Okay, if there is a large post, then there must be next and previous, and WordPress functions are there to handle that. So now we have this what we do is now if we see there is problem with the header page, this menu, this home register should be dynamic. This should be dynamic, right? How to do that? We should make menu here. This in here we put appearance, and there are no menus. You see, there are no menu link. How to activate that? Which file should be used? Functions.php. Functions.php. Because this function is not present, we should use functions.php and add here menus. This is comment, and after that add theme sport. Theme sport. This is how easy in WordPress we add anything in WordPress, right? This is very easy. Now if I refresh, and we have, this is menus, right? We have menus. Okay, there we should remove this menu. We should remove this because this is not present. We should remove this, and we should remove this. Okay. We have only one page, and for example the top bar. Okay, this is top bar, right? And we put this inside this, and from the post we should put PHP, WordPress, and HTML. Or we can make home, register, and HTML pages, and those pages will be shown. Or add to menu. Okay, just add to menu to see whether it is working or not. This is the menu. Okay, this is the menu, and we just save it. It is called top bar. And how to activate the menus? Okay, in the functions.php we have to activate, we have to write the register nav menu. This is WordPress function. Okay, and inside this we have array, and inside array we have menu name. Menu name is, for example, top menu, and inside top menu this it is top menu. Okay, now we have this, we have registered, and now top menu is registered, but the problem is we have to get the menus. To get the menus, okay, we should have function get menus. Get menu. This is a function. This is a filter. It will return something, right? Let's see what it will return. First of all, there are locations of menus. Okay, locations is equal to get nav menu locations. Nav menu locations, and we have this function. It will return all the locations, and every location has an ID. Okay, dollar location has top menu. Okay, this is the ID, and we should have $HTML is equal to empty, because we will have allies inside HTML, and we will have $nav is equal to wp get nav menu. Nav menu, this is WordPress function, right? Nav menu, every items, and we put the ID inside, ID of the menu here. Okay, so top menu is the ID, and we put it inside to get the items. Now we loop through everything. $nav as $items, $item. Okay, and here we should have $HTML and dot equal to or whatever, $HTML dot li a href is equal to, and there should be single quote here, and we should write double quote here. This and here $item URL, and this is error URL, right? Now we should put this, and we should close this, and we should put again, and now write okay, now this. Okay, $item and its item title, and we should put this, and we should have this, and we should just write this. This will create our HTML and return $HTML. This is WordPress function, but we will add the action. Okay, we will add the action, but this is returning something. This function is returning. Whenever some functions return something, we use add filter. This is called filter, add filter, because other functions are not returning something. Okay, add filter, and filter name is, this should be in it, and filter name is get menus. Okay, okay, it will be activated. Okay, so add action if there is no return statement. If there is return statement, then use add filter. Okay, now what we do is we call this inside inside header.php. Okay, this is header.php. How to call? This is the list. UL is there. Okay, delete it, and here we will write what PHP, what, and WP nav menu, WP nav menu, and here we have the semicolon, and we pass the array. This is theme location. First argument is theme location. Theme location should be top menu. Okay, top menu. Okay, now this should be like this, right? This is associated. Okay, let's see whether it is working or not. Okay, if I go to WordPress and see functions.php online for each functions.php, there is an error in functions.php on line 35. What is the error? There is an error in functions.php. Okay, okay, the error is invalid argument supplied for each on line 35. Invalid argument. $ID is this. Get locations, top menu, $ID, and this is WP get nav menu items. This is okay, and we have $ID. Okay, this is not location, this is location. Okay, so this is the error on line 35. Invalid argument. Okay, our menu is there. Our menu is there. Invalid argument supplied. Top menu is there. We have nav. As nav as $nav, and we have this item. Okay, invalid argument. This is item title, item URL. For each, there is problem with the for each. nav is get menu and return HTML get menus. We should have here menu options. Let's see. Okay, it is working. HTML, CSS, WordPress, PHP, because there is no class, we must use some class, and there is no li. Okay, there is no li. Because of this, if I write this, inside li we have lis and return HTML. There is some problem with the Bootstrap because it is right aligned and maybe it is doing something wrong. We can make this, okay, that is not a problem. We can correct this. The problem is when we write pages, that is HTML and CSS, we have home and register. We should use the same method there. We should use the same method. We have get menus. We copy from the header, okay, this code from the UL, copy from the UL, and the header is for the pages, the header is header page, and we should just remove this and paste this. Okay, now if I remove refresh this, now we have this menu. So you create the pages and menus are created here. Okay, separate footer, separate header, separate menu. Okay, now what about the widgets? How to add widget? Okay, we should put in the next lesson, I think, or we do it, okay, quickly. How to add widgets? Okay, if you see right now here, there are no widgets. Themes, customized, if you see in the appearance, there are no widgets. We have to include themes code. How to do that? We have this, and we have header.php, we have page.php, we have frontpage.php, we have functions.php, right? And inside functions.php, we write here add theme, themes code, and we have widgets. I save it, and if I refresh, this is widget. Widgets are there, right? I click widgets, and you see all the available widgets are here for this thing. Now we should have a place here, place, right, to add these widgets. Okay, we call that space sidebar. Okay, right? So we register the sidebar. So we have a function, register sidebar function. Okay, in the sidebar we have register sidebar, and we have an array. First argument of the array is, this array is name. Okay, name is, for example, we put the name, assign the name to menu 1 or left sidebar, okay, comma. Second is, what should be the ID? This ID is used, okay. ID, for example, menu 1, okay, comma, what should be the before title, okay, before title there must be h3, okay, before title. And what should be the after the title? After title, close the h3, okay. So title should be inside h3 and h3, right? Now this is register sidebar. So we add, after this function, add this function. This is not returning anything. This is not filter. This is add action, not filter. Add action, and it should use widgets. This is WordPress, right? Widgets init function. This init option, okay, and register sidebar. This is the function name, and that's it. The sidebar is registered. Now let's see. In the widgets area, okay, there is register sidebar. Cannot redeclare register sidebar. There are some register sidebar. Okay, I should use register sidebar 2. Okay, this in the init. Okay, okay, now we have we should have some menu here. Register available widgets are there. Register sidebar, and the problem is, if I go to widgets, there must be some problem with the code. Okay, widgets, add theme spot, sidebar 2. This is sidebar 2. This is name, this is ID, this is before title. Okay, and widgets in it, add action. Widgets are active. We have ID, register sidebar. Let's see. This is the function. Enable accessibility mode. inactive widgets, widgets are here, but the menu is not placed there. Register sidebar is a function, and register sidebar 2. Okay, there must be some problem. Register sidebar just to see whether it is working or not, right? Menus, top bar, menu structure is there, widgets, add, inactive widgets, position, select sidebar with the widget and position of the widget. Display as drop down, show post, widget archives. So there is problem, it is not showing add theme sport, register sidebar 2, registered sidebar 2, and we have registered sidebar. Array name is this, and its title, this is all okay. Registered sidebar, registered sidebar. There may be some problem with that. Let's do one more thing, permalinks, maybe the problem. And now if I go to widgets, available widgets are these, navigation menu, pages, categories, okay, there is some problem. We will correct this problem. This is init function. If I call this after all this, then I cut this and paste it after this. Okay, name is there, ID is there, register sidebar, and I save it. There must be some sidebar here. Menus, we have menus, we have widgets, sidebar is not showing up. Add theme sport, registered sidebar 2. This is an array. before title, after title, class is equal to widget title, widget title. Let's see whether it is working or not. There is problem. Register sidebar. If I write sidebar 2, sidebar underscore, and I write action sidebar underscore, and I add the action. Clear inactive widgets. Okay, changes saved. Now see, navigation menu. So there is problem with the register sidebar. We have sidebar, this is sidebar, widgets in it, widgets in it, add action. There must be some sidebar or maybe some function problem. Okay, we will see it. We will see it in next lesson. Okay. So what we have covered. Okay. What we have covered till now. We have covered how we make the templates. Okay. How we can make the templates. How we can make the templates, separate templates for the footer, for the header, okay, and what is the purpose of functions.php, how to include scripts, how to include CSS styles, how to include theme support, how to include menus, dynamic menus, right, how to include pages, okay, we have not discussed single.php, okay, that one post, about one post, what can we do with the one post, okay. So we will do widgets, post types, the fields, and all other built-in some short codes, okay, in the next lesson. But you have learned that how easy it is to make this kind of website. How easy it is, okay. Let's see. So this is the course and this is the content area. We can change this part, we can change all the header area, footer area. This is design part, and we can have the data. Important thing is we have model, we have view, we have controller, we have data separate, presentation separate, and we use the WordPress functions to put the data in the correct presentation area, okay. So that's it for now. You must have idea of creating. Right menu means we will add widgets here. Right menu, left menu. That is why this is left menu, main menu. We will add widgets. Search widget, other widgets. We will use them. Okay, in the next lesson. Okay. So this is the part 1. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now if we go to the code, the problem is why widgets are not showing. This is the problem, and other problem is this is underscore, not dash. Okay, now if I hit widgets in it and I go to close this, if I go to browser and I take this widgets, then this is the left sidebar. If I change the title to left side bar, and I should add one more, okay, for the right side bar. Okay, I should copy it and paste here. Paste. This is right sidebar. Right sidebar, and it is menu 2. This is important ID. We will use it. Okay, and widgets title, everything will be same. And if I save it and I go to browser and I refresh, then this is right sidebar. Okay, now we put in the left sidebar we should add left sidebar this is archives. Okay, show the post count also. Okay, and in the left sidebar save the widget. Okay, widget has been saved, and in the left sidebar I should also see the pages. Okay, I should add and title is pages. Okay, sort by page title and exclude, and in the left sidebar. Okay, this is the position, and save it. Okay, now in the right sidebar I should see categories. Add categories. Course category. Show the post count, and right sidebar. Okay, and we have saved the widget. We should have a search bar. Search bar is not, this is the search bar, right? Add it, and this is site search, and this should come first, and save widget. So these are the two widgets with the name menu 1 and menu 2. Okay, just to see how these work. Okay, we should use sidebar.php. Okay, we may use that, or in the page.php, we have page.php. This is the right menu, this is the left menu, and in the left menu what we do is what php, what, and we have a function if is active sidebar, is active sidebar, and what is the name of the sidebar? Menu 1. This is important, right? ID. If this is active, then show the dynamic sidebar. Menu 1, menu 1, menu dash 1. Okay, this is the name, and I copy this, copy, and I paste for the menu 2. Menu 2, menu 2. Okay, now save it, and I browse the site. This is the front end, and I just refresh it. Now you see, these are the pages, HTML and CSS. This is archives, 3 posts. Okay, and the left side, site search. This site search will use another WordPress file, search.php. For example, this contains CSS, this CSS, okay. If I write CSS, and I search, it will go to search.php, okay, but there is no search.php. And what S is equal to? This is important. If you use get method, okay, and use the dynamic search, more functions, then you can use it. So we should add search.php, okay. So new file and search.php. This should be the name of the file. File save and search.php. And inside search.php we have again page.php, okay, because this is a page, and we can make different for the search, because search is the most vital function of your website. If users cannot search the products, user cannot search the content, I mean there is a big problem, and there will be a lot of queries, okay, a lot of calls, and waste the time. And if there is a search, then you can, if you are offering courses, they can search the course, enroll it, and everything will be online. So this is search.php, okay. Now if we see in this row, there must be some here, okay, what php echo get the search query, okay, get the search query, get search query, okay, query string, okay, get the search query, and I should echo it here and then write dr, okay, and I save it. I should write search results for this, search result for this dot this, okay, just like the standard, okay. Now if I search CSS and search the search result for CSS, okay, it should be inside H1, H2, okay. I save it and I go here, and now if I search result for CSS, this, if I write HTML, then search next page, okay, because we have one page, so next page is HTML is inside this also, okay. So we have this paging is working, and we have previous page, we have paging is working, and site search is working, okay. So this string HTML is present in two files, okay. If I type lorem and search, then there is only one file, HTML file. Lorem is here, okay. Right. Now we have seen how widgets work, how easy it is to query, because if you write search query yourself, this kind of search query, it will take time, and this is not that much dynamic search query. There may be more options. You can use some plugin and plugin functions. Every plugin comes with the plugin function, just like this WordPress. These in this tutorial we are using this default WordPress methods. No need of any plugin, but for the advanced functionality you have to use the plugin, and plugin has different functions. You have to use those functions, okay. You have to use those functions, and you must know how to get the plugin. It is very easy to search the plugin, the right plugin, okay, and use the documentation, and use just like get search query, dynamic sidebar. Every plugin has different functions. You can use those, okay, and use the different parts of the website. Now till now you have understood how different parts work, okay, how you can design and you can develop a theme, okay. Now the next functionality is post types. Very, very important. If we have a site for courses, okay, and there are many courses and there are many categories, how we can implement those using post types? You can use this normal method that there is a page for HTML, there is a page for PHP, there is a page for CSS course, okay, you can do that. But there are some standard methods, post types, okay. You will use those post types, okay. First of all, we have to use functions.php. I go to functions.php, and I write this is get menus. Okay, this is I write post types, and I write function, and for example we have courses underscore. Okay, this is our function. Okay, we have different options. Okay, we have different options. Options is equal to array. What are the options for courses? This is an array, and we should declare a label. Okay, label is again an array. Okay, again an array, and inside this array we should write name. Okay, name should be assigned to courses. Okay, comma, second is singular name is should be course, simple. This is singular name, and this is a label. And the second option is we have public, the access method, very important. Okay, how to access? This is true, it means it is public. If I this is the name shown in the admin bar. Okay, let's see. I go here and I press appearance. Okay, line 76 functions dot php. There is problem 76. Okay, this is the problem, right? This comma. Now I refresh. Line 76 expecting colon. Okay, this is level. Okay, this is assignment, associative array, right? This is an associative array. Line 76 expecting semicolon. Okay. Now okay, now if I go to there must be courses here. If I go to dashboard, okay, there are no courses. Okay, this is labels. Okay, now I refresh. Okay, we have name courses, we have singular name, course, this is true, and we should set hierarchical is also true. Let's see. courses. If I write courses 1, because it is, I think, what is the problem? The problem is we have to register post type. We have to use this function. We have to register this post. Okay, this is course, and we have options. We pass the options array. Okay, now let's see. Okay, these are the options, and we should add action. Okay, this hook, and it should call init header. Okay, dollar options. This is the function, right? Okay, there is a problem of the callback. I should just like this, refresh it. There is problem. Add action. Init and courses underscore. I should write courses not coming here. Just the course type, course options are here. Okay, if I write name courses 1, the problem is this, because this should be here, obvious. This I should copy and I should paste. This is courses 1. Okay, I should change it to courses. Okay, this is courses. Okay, this is courses. If I go course over here, this is courses, this is add new. Now let's see. Add new. This is to add new course. And if I remove hierarchical, this, okay, it will not show the hierarchy, okay, on the left side here. If I go to dashboard, it will not display the hierarchy. Okay, you see this, like this we have this option, courses. Okay, now we have hierarchy should be true, and we should have if user want to edit something, if user want to edit the course, okay, then we should have sports, okay, and it is an array, and inside array there are a lot of options, right? Title, then we should give editor option, we should also give the thumbnail option, okay, thumbnail option, right? So this is, and also there is another option, has archive, true or false. So it will use archive.php, just like search.frontpage.php. There is archive.php, it shows the archives. Okay, if I write this to false, then it is private, no one will use it. Okay, let's see. Okay, gone, that is okay. So public false, and now I put it to true, it will come back, and we have courses. Now we have courses, but the courses are under some categories. How to define the categories of the courses? What is the method? That category is called taxonomy. Okay, this is a difficult word, taxonomy, right? Some category. So this is called taxonomy. Okay, taxonomy. There are a lot of use of a taxonomy. We write a function. Okay, we should write categories underscore, okay, just to see, because there are a lot of plugins and maybe the name is conflicting like that. We should use the plugin name, the theme name, unique theme name, unique functions. Okay, otherwise the WordPress will give error, and there is conflicting, maybe some redeclaration errors. Okay, so this is just, you have to copy this options array and register post type, $options, everything. Okay, you have to paste it, everything is same. What is different, what the difference is, we have register taxonomy, this is the difference, and this is not post type, this is category. And for example, we have desktops, okay, desktop application development, and second is array, and we have courses. Okay, and third option is or options. Okay, or options, and we should add this taxonomy to add action. Using add action, we are adding it to init method, init option, when initialization, during the initialization of function, we should have categories, okay, underscore, okay, and this is add action hook. We use Now let's see. Now we have go to dashboard. Okay, call to undefined taxonomy. Okay, that is taxonomy, right? Like this. Okay, now we have courses and we add new. We go to courses. Desktops. This should be desktops. Okay. Desktops, and its singular should be desktop. Okay. This is important. Add new. We should have desktop 1, desktop 1, desktops 1. Okay, and it should be desktops. Okay, array desktops. We should add new. Courses. Add new course. And course is, for example, application development. This is app development using Java. Okay, publish. So this has been published. Now if okay, now we see this interface, and this is functions.php, and what we do is we change this to, for example, courses and desktops. Okay, courses and desktops, same idea. These two should be same. Okay, now desktops, this should be okay. Now we have course categories in it, and we should save it. We have saved it, and if we see now courses, okay, there is problem. If we see courses, then this is desktops 1. We have given desktops 1. This name should be desktops. Okay, and singular name should be desktop. This is simple, and we should save it. And now open the dashboard, and if we see desktops, okay, we click on desktops, and this is category. For example, Java is the category name. Okay, Slug is Java 1. Okay, description is nothing. Okay, we should add, for example, mobile development. Okay, and we should say mobile development one, and we should add new category. The category has been added, and now we should add course, add new, and we have Android mobile development. Okay, and this course shows mobile development. Okay, and I should choose mobile development category and publish it. Okay, now update it. Okay, now if I see this permalink, this page cannot be found, mobile development, because the permalinks are not working. Settings, permalinks, and update the permalink. Okay, now if I go to courses and I use Android mobile development and I open it, it is showing nothing, because we have a file, it is using single.php, and single.php is not there. We should use new file as single.php and save, and I should use testing single.php. Okay, file save, and now if I go if I go here and see this is testing single.php file. Okay, so we should add in single.php, okay, single.php, the code of, for example, page.php. Okay, code of page.php. Just copy this, copy all this, and copy and paste inside single.php. This is single.php, and paste it here. Now save it, and we should see, refresh. This is Android mobile development, but it is not showing the fields. Okay, so custom fields are custom fields. We have added custom fields in functions.php. This is custom field, taxonomy. This is custom fields. This provides the custom fields option. What are the custom fields for this? Let's see. Custom fields are, if we go back in admin portion, there are custom fields given at the bottom. Okay, we should add a custom field we should have this is already defined. Lessons, for example, for mobile development we are 80 lessons we are offering add custom fields, and for there are videos we are offering 20 videos, okay, and add custom field. These two custom fields, if I go to update this and I open it in a new window, it is not showing here. To show those custom fields, we should go to single.php and we should add after the course we should add what PHP what and get post meta, and this is global collection of post and its ID, and then the name of custom field. First is lessons, okay, and we have string option, not array option. String option means true, okay. We have lessons, here we write lessons, br lessons, then we have another br and we copy this and paste, okay. And second is videos, it is case sensitive, okay, videos, and it is also true, and we should write videos and colon, okay. So file, save, and we should go here, okay, and we should refresh now, okay. Lessons and videos for mobile development, the value is not there. If I see from this edit page, we are using it 80 and 20. This is the value, right? Lessons and videos. We should update it, refresh the permalinks, and save changes and see what is going on, right? Okay, if I open it again from courses, this is view. Okay, if I write mobile and search, then this is search result for mobile, and okay, that is in search.php, we are not using anything. Okay, problem is this is equal, okay, we should echo this, echo this string, okay. Now if I go to admin and see the mobile view, $80 and $20, okay. So 80 and 20 are this is the options. These are called custom fields, but these are not too much dynamic. we can use some plugin, some custom plugin, okay. But here we have shown that you have a category, mobile development, and inside that category you have, for example, if you type here category name, all the courses are here, will be here, okay, with the options, with all the options. So this is how we use single.php, but we should have every file sir single.php. For this we should have single courses.php, and we should have a template courses.php, but we are using only one template. For every file we should have, just like we have footer page, we have this header page, we have search courses.php, page courses.php, header courses.php, we should have archive courses.php, we should have template data, template courses.php, template categories. So there should be templates, there should be some we should use the built-in functionality of the WordPress. And if this is not working, then you should go here and update the permalinks, okay. So we can achieve this with this post and pages, but those are static, this is dynamic, okay. So courses, we have courses menu, we have add new, we have desktops, okay. We add the categories, put the courses inside the category, and view the result on the front end. This is how we post using, where is functions, this is functions, okay, and this is courses. This means we are using post types, registered post type, this registered post type. Now this category desktop has been posted, this desktop, okay. Now if we want to use custom fields, we should put sport custom fields here, custom fields. After that we should write this function categories, okay, and sport categories. So custom fields means if we put custom fields, then there is an option, there is an option of custom fields here. When we add new, there is option of this custom field, okay, name and value, okay. So and for the categories, we have these categories, we can add categories, we add courses here, put in right categories, put the fields here, lessons for course, lessons are these, lectures are these, quizzes are assignments, everything, and list on the front page, okay. Okay, we have discussed about some files. In archive we have discussed footer, header, functions. So main files have been discussed. There are other files also, but the use of those files is not frequent, okay. Single post may be explained more, we will explain it in future lessons, okay. We will develop a complete course management system, right, a plugin. So we should have our own plugin for the total control. We can make the use of other plugins and use the functions, okay. So we will use our plugins and our theme functions to develop a complete WordPress site with total control, okay. Okay, thank you very much.